Good evening, everyone. This is Reverend Carlene Thorbs, and you have just entered my podcast of conversations with Reverend Thorbs. So, starting out, we had begun just a little snippet of an audit. What does an audit mean to you? What is an audit of your life? Have you ever considered doing an audit of your life? We've gone through Christmas, you go through Thanksgiving, and now here you are at the new year. It's December 31st, and you're getting ready to walk into the new year. Do you ever take the time to stop and take an audit of your life? Just take a look at it and what you've done, what you've accomplished for the year. And actually, I hope you don't wait till the 31st to start thinking of that, but really, like right around December 1st. What have you been doing? What have you accomplished? Have you accomplished anything off your list of what you had done, what you wanted to do from last year? Where are you in that list? And then look at the folks around you. Are they still talking about the same old, same old? Are they still complaining about relationships, their job, their families, who they're talking to, who their friends are? If you're still hearing the same conversations, then guess what? You're taking an audit. And if it's making you uncomfortable, then it's apparent that it's time for a change. So let's just take the time to start to look at where you are in your life. Let's take an audit. Let's put it on some paper and look at it. And look at the pros and cons of where you are and what you've been doing. And then take another look at what you would like to do, where you would like to be, and what's keeping you from getting there. So this audit will also consist of your spiritual life, whether you have one or not. You may feel that it's about time that comes to the surface, or it's been trying to come to the surface all along, but you've been suppressing it because you're going to do it later. You'll look into it later, not right now. You're having too much fun, or so you think. But if you were having fun, you wouldn't be looking at your life, checking out what's going on and what's not going on. So with this audit, we'll be looking at the spiritual, we'll be looking at financial, we'll be looking at your everyday life, and the company you're keeping. We'll even do an audit on the company you're keeping. What are they accomplishing? How far have they come with ideas and never getting them done? And have you noticed that? Are you having conversations in circles? This is an audit. And then what do you do with that information? You start to purge. Haven't you purged your closets? Aren't you purging your drawers? Anything you haven't worn in a year, you're getting rid of? Well, there's some folks you have to purge out of your life as well, because everyone can't go with you where you're going. There's some things you have to go alone. Some people can only go with you to a certain point, and then you have to release them. Haven't you noticed sometimes you're in a relationship with friends, just with friends, nothing special, and there becomes a separation. All of a sudden you're drifting apart, and the conversations are not the same. Even I've noticed that, and it's okay. I knew a time that would be, that would bother you and what's going on. Now, silence is golden. Being alone is not that bad. And it's only for a season, because there's something that God is trying to show you and teach you. But you can't have a whole bunch of voices in your head. You have to be able to hear His voice and hear it clearly, and not everybody else's opinions. So again, this is Reverend Carlene Thorbs, and we will be back to have more conversations about the great audit.